Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another round of Super Metroid and Zelda Link to the Past combo randomizer. We're going to pick up where we paused last time and head back in. We had pretty much just done the first two of the Dark World dungeons, and yeah, we are going to pick up there. We're probably gonna finish in about another hour and a half if I was to guess at this current rate. We've pretty much conquered most of Super Metroid. We do have most of the Dark World dungeons to do, though. We have like the last five, so, and Ganon's Tower, so that's gonna take up a decent amount of time. We're gonna head to the Swamp Temple now. Try not to get punked by all these dudes. There are still a couple of things we're looking for Link to the Past. Like we can't do a few of the dungeons until we get the bow and arrow properly. So I've been holding off on doing them. Like the first Light World dungeon we haven't done. We also can't finish the Dark Palace in the Dark World as well because we don't have the bow and arrow to get to that point. Now we could explore a decent portion of the Dark Palace. That is true. The bow could even be in it. But I try to do the other places first if I don't have it, because it's really annoying to go back for it. I do also have it set to let us into Ganon's Tower if we have a certain number of the crystals, so we could have to go in there. Aw, man. Yeah, I have to kill these guys. Yeah. Kind of rushed my way into that without remembering I had to do that, so it's okay. I'm not giving optimal play, I'm just giving fun play, you know? So we got the last of the bottles. So remember to go into these rooms for them first before you fill them with water. You'll kind of regret it. This one's not so bad, but the other one's more of a problem. Get out of my life, stupid skeleton. But yeah, the three things you need to do this dungeon is the hammer. You also need to have the hook shot, and you need the Zora flippers. So once you have those three, this place is pretty easy peasy. So an annoying thing can happen in this dungeon if you don't find the big key. You could have to come back in and check that last item slot right there. You don't need the big key to finish the dungeon though, which is pretty unique. Would be nice if we had the next level sword, but you can't get what you want sometimes, so. So we're not going to fill the water, we are just going to take the shortcut for now. Because you want to get that treasure, that key over here first. Don't make the mistake of doing that first, or putting the water in first, or you're going to have to leave the dungeon and come back in to reset the water. But you're going to need this key. That's the easiest way to make your run a little bit more annoying. And you can't go through that bottom door with the blue on. You actually have to close the blue and go around. There's a reason for it. Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. It's okay, just need to reset the room. There we go. Yeah. So some other things we're going to need is we actually need, we need to get Quake to get into Misery Meyer's dungeon. So yeah, if you have the hookshot, you can just do this. Well, you actually need the hookshot to beat this dungeon anyway, so you better have the hookshot, but you don't have to go through that area twice to get the treasure chest. So unfortunately, it wasn't really anything we super needed, but there was no way of knowing that, so. But yeah, so far it seems like the big key is hiding in the back, which is unfortunate. Yeah, if we get lucky, it won't be too far in the back. Like, it won't be on the boss, but, yeah, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye out for it. But the only thing the big key locks is that chest right there. So there's no advantage to going in the left door, just go in the right door. And there we go. So that sorts that out. Go back for the treasure on the bottom. Five more bombs, another half heart piece, bit of a heart piece, so yeah. No big key so far. So here's another place it could be. There are a couple of options. Nope. Well, looks like it's all the way in the back, unfortunately. So we got, actually we might not need it. The big key could lock itself in its chest, I think. Aw, man, I messed up. So the key is actually on the right side. We have to swim all the way back. We got it. Sorry guys, you get to watch me swim twice. How ridiculous. Yep, here we are. So I think the big key might actually be locked inside there. Or it's the map. One of those two. A fun fact, this boss is so much easier if you actually have the bow and arrow, but that's not what we have, so we're gonna have to fight it more traditionally. Come on, give me the last one. last puffball. So yeah, we are... It's not too hard, as you can see. Yep, so the big key locked itself in its own chest, which is hilarious. So we can go see Sahasrarasarasala for the green pendant item. Yeah, so we have 2 of the pendants. We couldn't check the big one yet, but we do have one of the ones. So we do only need to kill a few more bosses. We could do all of Ice Temple. That is a thing we could do. Is that what I want to do right now? I forget what this item is, but let's get it. Bombs, why not? Who's gonna stop us? Okay, so there are a few things we could still do. Which order do I want to do them in? Well, we can check under the bridge. We now have that sorted out. We got flippers a while back and we didn't check that out. Let's see what this guy has for us. Sorry to wake your sleep, dude. We got ourselves a piece of heart for the trouble. There's also a waterfall shrine we could visit now that we can swim as well. And there is a convenient warp for it right in front of the Ice Palace, so we will sort that out now. Now, spoiler alert, I absolutely hate the Ice Palace. But we do at least have one of the items that makes it more tolerable, so we will struggle through. Let's see what our prizes are. Oh, well, we can see what they give us. This is always random, what you get for throwing your bottle in for these. Get anything good? We could get a bee, we could get a potion. That's fine. Not gonna throw my other bottles in just for green goo, though. Green's okay, but it ain't anything to write home about. I do it for more heals, though. Rather save the bottles for fairies, though. If we ever get the bug catching it. What was this item? Do I want to run around to get it? Energy tank I might do. Not for any particular reason, but we're here. Why not? We'll take a luxurious run around. And that's actually almost all the Light World checks anyway. Just got the Sahasrarasala one. And some of the stuff in the first dungeon. Oh, actually, did I make a mistake? Maybe. Yeah, I wanted to go back through that, so yeah. I autopiloted. Yeah, we're gonna go into the Ice Palace. So the most useful tool in this dungeon, in my opinion, is the hookshot. Because it is the easiest way to kill the penguins, in my opinion. It also kills these little guys, but it doesn't matter too much for them. But these jagoffs, they fall to the might of the hookshot. Got another missile. We will slip and slide our way through this dang place. Fortunately, we have the one thing that makes this place super easy. Come on, where you at? There we go. And that is the way to make all this super easy. I still think this is hilarious. But yeah, we don't have a reason to go to the right. There's also no real reason to actually fight these enemies unless you want supplies. But we are going to need bombs down here anyway. One of these guys does hold a key, so if you don't kill them, you might have a bad time if you don't realize that. I don't think we need to do anything with that, but I might be wrong. Nope, I was right. So you can actually skip part of this by doing that, but I want the heart anyway, so. Just to keep topped off. I do kill them just for that reason. Sometimes you get hearts from it. There's another room of these jackasses. There we go, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let us deal with these guys. Bam. Bam. Treasure chest. We don't have the big key, so we can't actually do the main thing below us, which is unfortunate. We'll have to come back for it. Let's solve that immediately. There is a key. And the thing you need is, I believe, right under this one. Yep. Trying not to get punked by this thing. I succeeded barely. Yeah, it didn't work that time. Alright. Another small key. You can actually not spend one of the keys in this place if you plan properly. So I don't think we need to go left. I think we need to go up. If I ever figure out how moving works in general, which doesn't seem to be what's happening here, so it's a bit of a question, you know? This one's easy, you just kind of rush through and bounce, and you are easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we don't ever have to go left here. I, in fact, recommend not doing it. If you move correctly, you don't actually trigger half the enemies in this room, so that's fair. So that's the big key. That will let us get to the end of the dungeon at least. So there's a couple ways you could go. You could backtrack up this way, or you could go through this way. I don't see an advantage to going the other way usually, so I tend to go through this way. I messed up. Yeah, too late. Oh, we made it. I mentioned this is one of my least favorite dungeons, but, you know, I can still beat it. We do need to kill both of these guys again. Oh, come on. Oh, helps if we push the buttons, doesn't it? Pushing buttons is what it wants from us. Look at that, we're rich. Alright, line up, get yourself squished. This is where that door we didn't open before would have come out. So we don't need to fight them again, but we do need to break the floor. So we're going to do that. That'll get us this, which is the bow. We needed that. So, yep, we found the bow. That opens this wide up for us. We just need to find the Quake Medallion, and then we'll be all set. So there's a little thing you can do on the left. We absolutely don't need to do that. We have this. So, bam. Puzzle solved. I believe we need full magic for what we are going to do, so I'm going to try to get full magic. Well, we also have a full magic potion, so we can, in fact, sort that out. You have to break this, and I think this needs a full magic worth of this to break. I do also have a full heal in my pocket, so we have options, but we made it. Small key, hilarious. That's another one of the crystals. That's actually most of them. I think we only need one more crystal. So yeah, we need 2 more crystals, and we need 2 more proofs. So there's at least 4 more bosses of the 5 we have to kill, so there is that. So yeah, we have a few options on where we might want to go. I'm thinking. So, we have the bow and arrow. We should probably go to Eastern Temple and sort that out. So by far the simplest way to do everything we need to do is to go here, switch to Dark World. There are a couple ways to do what we want to. So first we can go see Sahasralasrala. We can just roll over here. I don't remember the layout of this place, so I'm just gonna switch it up right here and mess it up. Yep, so we're gonna go to where the path is and do it. And also mess it up again. Perfect. I love when a plan comes together. There we go, high jump boots. We like high jump boots. Always get high before you jump. That's the rules. So let's go make our way back to that. So then we will work our way there and do both light and dark. So the only important thing is you don't get hit along the way with this dude. It's actually pretty easy overall. Like if you have the beam, just do that to kill it. We can actually do these in any order that we want to. But we are going to do both of them, so I'm going to actually do the light world first. But this one's nice because they're right next to each other. So we actually did do part of this one already. We did do the front half of this. Did we get the big key? We did not get the big key. Bonk. Fair enough. And we are going to go into the dark area and sort this out quickly. So this should be the big key as well. Which is ironic because I think this is actually the default location. So So there are still a couple of dungeons that we couldn't do with what we have. We don't have the ice rod, we couldn't do Turtle Rock. We also don't know if we have what we need to open Turtle Rock. There is a bunch of stuff we could do in a Hookshot Cave that we haven't done. So we do still have options. Oh. I guess I killed the wrong one of them to give me the key. There we go. I thought it was the one on the left, but it was not. Let's get our stuff ready. Bam. Look at that easy walkthrough. Not even a single one was in our way. Easy peasy. So that's another crystal that we got credit for. So only one more crystal to get, and then proof of the last two Zelda bosses. So was that, yep, that was the other one we needed to do the big bombs, so that's cool. And we'll see what's going on in this area as well. we go, small key. Most of this place is small keys, though. Oh, this one, of course. So I like to smuggle them into the back anyway. Already solved. Good stuff. Small key again. That's fine. We'll get the treasure chest in here. Another small key. What a surprise. Bam, bam. We're in here. I forget if I need to switch that. We sure do. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, can't do that yet. We are going to solve that. Getting punked by these guys, of course. Perfect. Well, we want to go this way anyway. So I want to push that down. I want to go over here, blow up this. We get the red tunic. Look at that. Now we're all purple. And hop back down here. Get the big key. Nice, nice. We needed that. Leads us back to here. Or we can just run through it again real quick. Get ourselves a little heal. Why not? We're gonna have to kill our friends again. But it was so much trouble the first time that, as you can see, it really caused us some problems. Aw, man, actually I forgot about that. So yeah, we are gonna have to take care of that. Forgot about it. Well, actually this could work out in our favor anyway, so. Well, at least not in our favor, but at least not in our favor, so. Another key. Cool. At least we don't have to deal with switching those over. At least we have the big key, because you could get stuck doing this twice. Don't you love these Dodongos? I bet you can't wait to bomb them. Got the compass. Hey, bug catching it. That's actually a little bit more handy. Get ourselves some fairies at some points. Got the map, of course. Got some red rupees here. Another key. Cool. Another key. I guess we wanted fairies anyway. Let's grab that one. Put that in our pocket. Hey, we'll take a level 3 sword. We like that. Tempered is in our pocket now. Oh yeah, we gotta actually do this? Man. Oh, fair enough. We are ready for this challenge. There's a couple of ways to do this. I tend to just do this one if I have it simpler. We'll get healed up. You need this for this room as well. Shoot in the eye for maximum damage. Bam, turtles are down. Bam. Bam. And here we are in this lovely room. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Just keep bonking. Such challenge. We got our beautiful rupee for this. Oh, cool. We got the last crystal that we needed. That fully opens up Ganon and all of his adventures. Where do we want to go next? There are some more things that we could grab along the way. We have a couple of areas we have to potentially do. We don't know where we need to go to get the proof for the last two Metroid bosses. We'll have to check out the other dungeons probably, so. We did open up the bomb as a thing that we can buy because we got all the crystals. We will be checking that out. We will also be doing the other checks along the way. We can't do Misery Mire. We don't have the Quake to get inside. There we go, our beautiful giant bomb. It's coming with us on a journey. You can't jump off cliffs with this. Do not try it. Do not recommend out of 10. We're just gonna mosey our way to where it goes. And it's just gonna do its thing right there as we climb around. Yep, there we go. That's not the one we need, but you know, we might as well grab it. It could be the one that's needed for Turtle Rock, for instance. We don't know which one that is. So we will get some stuff in here as well. We got a power bomb. We got a piece of heart. What do we get for our trouble for throwing this in? What do we get? A B? I hope we get a B. Nope. Green soup. Alright. So we can go check out where Quake normally is. That would be funny if it was there. Stop hopping at me, guys. You're so rude. I'll take a heal. There we go, the headless chickens. You can throw anything in this, it's actually fine. I like to throw the sign, but I messed it up. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Just throw a thing in and you'll get your prize. What is our Mr. Catfish gonna give us? What a treat! He had a heart after all. Okay. So we're gonna save it. We're gonna load up at the mountain. Take our free heal. We are going to head to the Dark World. Where do we want to go to get there? We have two choices. I'm gonna actually go the top of the mountain route. That gets us to Turtle Rock, and maybe we can even go inside of it. Although I don't think I want to do it first. I'm gonna do like Hookshot Cave and a couple other things first. We could also potentially go into Ganon's tower. Why'd I go in there? I have no idea. But we could do Hookshot. We could do Hookshot Cave. We could also do Ganon's tower. We have all the crystals. It wouldn't be progression in there, I think. But no, actually, there should. I think it can be progression actually. But I mean, what does I know? Well, let's come over here. We need to be in the light world for this anyway. So let's come open it up at least. We did want fairies. I picked it up already. Nuts. Alright, well, we'll let it figure its life out. So there's a reserve over there. That's cute. Is it right? I'm in. I am rusty. Let's see if this is the one. If we need Quake or not. Nope, we can open it. Let's get it open at least. We can't finish it. We don't have ice rods, so I'm loath to enter it unless I have to. So I'm probably not going to enter this unless forced to. We could do Hookshot Cave first. We could go down and take Caro down there as well. Hey, half magic is really nice. We absolutely do like that. Charge beam. Sure, why not? Take a heart. That seems nice. I find that to be the easiest way to get through there. I could stumble around and figure it out, but you can also see it by doing that, so yes. Let's get our treasure. Bam. Bam and bam. That's the treasure over here. Well, we are still on the lookout for Quake, that is for sure. We need that to get into Misery Mire. We need Ice Rod to finish this. So let's go dip our toes in Ganon's tower. We only needed 3 to open it, that's why it looks a little weird. So we have everything we need to beat this. We could totally do it. I might. Bonk. We'll get this item. There's a couple ways to get through there. Big key already is quite nice. Got a little key. Missiles, we got ourselves a heart piece. That was a pretty early big key though. We do like it. I don't think I need to go in there, but I will look. No, there's a treasure chest. Okay. So that got us in here. We can, in fact, do that, I think. There we go. Crazy. What am I? I'm not missing anything. Okay. For a second I thought I was missing something. I don't think I am now. I think we are A-okay. Bam, we get that. We can just go over here like this. Got ourselves a nice key. Need to get to the left side. There is a thing to do over there. This is an easy place to miss. Energy tank. Got the map. There's Quake. We had to come through here. Ice Rod is somewhere too, but that does at least open up all the Misery Mire for us. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yes. No, yep, we did it. Maybe? Where are we even going? Bottom left? It's bottom left, isn't it? Nuts. There's a couple of ways to sort this out. My favorite way to do this is to bonk over. There we go, we have our fairies that we wanted. Let us place a bomb in here. And we are going deeper. We like these guys, right? They had fun with us last time. Let's say hi to them again. Bonk. Did it crash? Nope, it froze for a second though. No, we're good. We got ourselves rupees, we got ourselves some of this. There we go. Phew, had me scared for a second. It definitely froze. Bonk. I think this is just fairies, right? Why not? See what the big chest holds for us. Hey, super missiles. Why not? So that brings us back here. We could use the key to get to the other side, but that's a complete waste of a key. You should just walk around here. Why wouldn't you? We are still looking for quite a few items. Well, we're looking for at least one more item. I guess quite a few is a little bit of a stretch, huh? Alright, we need to press that down. This thing can just chase us forever, right? Fine, we'll let it grab us. As long as we don't actually get grabbed by the hand, this doesn't matter at all. So then after that's gone, we should get that, yes. Ice Beam! Or is it Nice Beam? Alright. Let's go to the top. I forget if we have to do this room or not, but we'll do it. Nope, we sure didn't. Fair enough. I don't think this has anything we need, right? Nope. Alright, let's sort this out. We did it. That didn't work. But that did. I also don't remember which of these is the right one, so we're gonna work our way through it. Hey, good, we got all of them. So it's top left. I'll try to remember for the future, but it really doesn't matter too much. So as long as you're not rushing through this area, you should be just fine. This one, you probably have the best luck with the cape. That's how I do it. Nah, messed up. I undid my cape before I went around the corner, and that was the problem. Oh, that's right, there's 2 ways to light these up. I forgot about that. So if you do this, it also lights these up. So we are back here, so I can actually take this way out. So bam. I am going to take a bit of a break here, and then we will do the proper part of this. Thank you all for watching so far, and I'll catch you in a little bit. Take care.